Did you know that long before European colonizers arrived in New Zealand, the Māori people engaged in an incredible and chilling practice? They preserved the severed heads of their fallen enemies. These heads, known as Mokomokai, were not just trophies of war. They were symbols of history, culture, and identity. In fact, the process of preserving a Mokomokai was meticulous. Today, we'll delve into this haunting yet fascinating tradition of the Maori and uncover how it intertwines with their belief systems and the impact of colonization. So grab your headphones and let's step back in time. First, let's talk about what a Mokomokai actually is. A Mokomokai is a preserved human head that was treated with respect and displayed as a trophy. Maori warriors would take the heads of their enemies after battles, but unlike mere trophies in a game, these heads were treated with profound significance. The preservation process began with the removal of the head. It was then boiled to remove flesh and prevent decay. After that, they would smoke the head using native woods. This was not just for preservation. The smoking process gave the heads a unique look and smell. Finally, the heads were dried in the sun and dipped in shark oil. This made for a glossy, preserved appearance that was remarkable to behold. Mokomokai could often be seen paraded around, displayed proudly, or kept in sacred spaces. To the Māori, the heads represented the spirit of the warrior and were often seen as a point of connection to their ancestors. Now let's take a moment to understand why this practice was so significant. In Maori culture, heads are seen as the seat of the soul and intellect. The act of preservation was about honoring a life taken, acknowledging the courage of those who fought, and keeping their stories alive. With this backdrop, let's leap forward to the 1840s, a time that marked a turning point for the Maori. Enter the British colonizers. As they settled in New Zealand, they became intrigued by the Maori culture, including the Mokomokai tradition. However, this fascination quickly turned into exploitation. Let's focus on one man, Major General Horatio Gordon Robley. Robley served in the British Army during the New Zealand land wars in the 1860s. He was captivated by Maori culture but took it too far. It's said that he stole at least 35 Mokomokai for his personal collection. Robley's collection is often referred to as one of the largest compilations of Mokomokai in history, but comes with a deeply troubling context. While the Maori honored these heads in their stories through rituals, Robley displayed them like collectibles. This brings us to a painful reality. Colonization often meant the loss of culture and identity. The British plundered these heads from sacred sites. They disregarded the spiritual significance, turning what was once respected into mere artifacts for curiosity. This is a stark example of how colonization affected indigenous practices and beliefs. Even today, the looting of Mokomokai leaves a stain on New Zealand's history. Many of the heads are still housed in museums around the world, disconnected from their cultural roots. The debate surrounding their repatriation continues, with many Maori advocating for their return. They believe these heads deserve a proper burial and recognition in their cultural context. This is not just about history, this is a living issue that impacts the Maori today. How the world views Mokomokai now is deeply intertwined with discussions about respect, dignity, and cultural identity. It's important we see these heads not just as trophies from a distant past, but as poignant reminders of the ongoing struggle faced by indigenous cultures globally. Call to action. If you found this journey into the world of Mokomokai intriguing, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below with what surprised you the most about this practice, and share your thoughts on how we can better respect and honor indigenous cultures today. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Your support really helps us explore these important topics together. It's essential that we remember the stories behind these Mokomokai and the people they represented. As we reflect on the past, let's also consider how we can contribute to a better understanding and appreciation of indigenous cultures. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next exploration.